Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we come to the last part and the fifth video regarding the carbohydrate chapter which you read in biochemistry, that is in the first year of dentistry as well as the MBBS. So without wasting time, let's start with the today's video. Today's video is also important because definitely a 5 marks question will come in your theory exam, which is very important. That's why this video is also important for you. Now till now we have covered the monosaccharides and disaccharides. Now we come on to the last part, that is polysaccharides. Again, as a name suggests, poly and saccharide. That means polysaccharide is defined as the group or the compounds which have the few units of monosaccharides, which may be repeating or may not be repeating, but they are joined together by the glycosidic bonds. Right, and that's why they are further divided into two parts. Polysaccharides are further divided into two parts. One is the homopolysaccharide and second one is the heteropolysaccharide. Now the 5 marks question come in your theory exam of biochemistry, that is what is the difference between homopolysaccharides and heteropolysaccharides, right? With the homopolysaccharides and then the heteropolysaccharides. Homopolysaccharide, again as a name suggests, homo means same and polysaccharides means the chain of monosaccharides. So homopolysaccharide is defined as the chain of the same units of monosaccharides, right? And on the other hand, in case of heteropolysaccharide, hetero means different and polysaccharide means same, again the chain of monosaccharides, right? So heteropolysaccharide is defined as the chain of or more different types of monosaccharides will form the chain, that is known as the heteropolysaccharides. Homopolysaccharides do not contain any charge. Heteropolysaccharides contain charge, right? Homopolysaccharides are produced extracellularly from the starch or sucrose. They are basically produced by the intracellular intermediates. Starch or the sucrose is the example of homopolysaccharide. On the other hand, homopolysaccharides or the hyaluronic acid are the example of the heteropolysaccharides. Difference is, in case of homopolysaccharides, either the alpha or the beta link is present, any one link is present. On the other hand, in case of heteropolysaccharide, alpha and beta, both the links are present, right? Now back to the homopolysaccharides. Homopolysaccharides contain one single unit of monosaccharide which will form the chain. On the other hand, in case of heteropolysaccharides, they form two or more different types of the monosaccharides chain. They are typically the linear or the branch type in case of homopolysaccharides. On the other hand, they are mostly branched. Homopolysaccharides are produced comparatively in more amount, just say grams per liter, right? But on the other hand, in case of heteropolysaccharide, they are produced comparatively in a low amount, as we can say milligram per liter, right? There is the absence of the non-carbohydrate groups in the homopolysaccharides. On the other hand, there is the presence of the non-carbohydrate groups in the heteropolysaccharides. So the difference between homopolysaccharides and heteropolysaccharides, we come to the last short topic, that is glycoprotein. There are certain groups of carbohydrates which are covalently combined with the protein, and that is known as the glycoprotein. In case of glycoprotein, the carbohydrate may have the range or the percentage from 1 to 90%, right? For example, there is one example, that is the mucoprotein, which is the glycoprotein and in which the carbohydrate percentage is more than 4%, right? Now, what is the function of the polysaccharides, or we can say the function of the glycoprotein? So first we are talking about the function of glycoprotein. Glycoprotein are basically found evenly distributed in the cells. Their main function is to transport the protein, hormones, enzymes and so on. Now the last is the function of the polysaccharide. Their main function is they form the structural, and second is the storage of energy. So that's all about the last part of the carbohydrate. With this we end with the chapter of carbohydrate, which is very important for not only for your theory exam but definitely for the NEET MDS preparation also. In total, there are 5 videos out on my channel in the playlist of biochemistry, which is shown on your screen. Don't forget to check out the previous videos also. And if you still have any query, you can ask me by DM me on my Instagram ID, which is shown on your screen, or even you can drop me the mail, which is shown on your screen. If you are new on my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button to this video. Thank you for watching.